What's old is new again in Washington, D.C., as Donald Trump prepares to once again take the oath of office. Here's correspondent Robert Costa.
4 years ago, Donald and Melania Trump bid farewell.
Hopefully it's not a long-term goodbye. We'll see each other again.
Many in both parties believed Trump was heading into a permanent political winter, especially after he sought to overturn the 2020 election.
Mike Pence, I hope you're going to stand up for the good of our Constitution and for the good of our country. And if you're not, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. I will tell you right now.
And a mob of his supporters attacked the Capitol.
USA! USA! Goodbye. We love you. We will be back in some form.
But the 45th president saw the moment differently, as a pause, not an end.
Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great.
And now the Trumps are back.
To rescue our economy, I will sign.
The soon-to-be 47th president is promising mass deportations, trade tariffs, tax cuts, and a smaller federal government.
America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate.
I think it's going to be shock and awe. He's going to parade down Pennsylvania Avenue, swing those doors open at the Oval Office, and sign 100 or more executive orders that overturn the damage of the last 4 years.
Indiana's Jim Banks, a staunch Trump ally in the House during the first term, was elected to the Senate last year.
Has he changed as a person at all, or is it the same Trump?
Well, I don't think he's changed at all, but I think he learned a lot of lessons. He's making it very clear to Republicans in the Senate and the House we have a short window of time to get the things done that we need to get done. That's a different attitude than 2017. But there were a lot of things that President Trump wanted to accomplish in those first 2 years that we never got around to. He's not going to miss the moment this time.
You say, Senator, he has a short window to get things done. Is he effectively a lame duck? He can't run for re-election again.
Well, I would never call Donald Trump a lame duck, but the political reality is the midterms are right around the corner.
Getting Congress to go along with his plans could be tricky. Yes, Trump has a bully pulpit.
Putin said that he wants to meet with me as soon as possible.
To pressure world leaders, business titans, and lawmakers. But the Republican majorities are paper thin.
I am your warrior. I am your justice. I am your retribution. We will take care of it.
Trump's sense of vengeance also hovers, and critics worry nominees Kash Patel for FBI director and Tulsi Gabbard for director of national intelligence could upend institutions.
What do you say to progressives, to Democrats who still feel down about the election result?
Look, this is a very pivotal moment in American history. And you don't have the time to moan and groan. You don't have the time to live in despair. You got to stand up. You got to fight back.
Democrats and independents are adjusting to this new political reality.
Trump is a little bit crazy, but he's not stupid.
And Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, despite his many disagreements with Trump, says he's keeping an open mind.
We don't want to counter everything he's doing. There are things that he's said over the years that make sense to me. You want to lower the cost of prescription drugs in America? We'll work with you.
For him, the art of the deal persists, to a point.
Is Trump's transactional nature an up or a down?
I think it's an up. But when you are going to sell out the American working class, which I suspect will be the case very often, we're going to oppose you vigorously.
President Biden, in his farewell address, gave Democrats a playbook of sorts for how to define Trump and his allies.
An oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy.
You use the term oligarchs to describe some of the allies of President Trump, not a term we often hear in American politics.
Well, you know why I use the word oligarchy, Bob? Because it's true. When Donald Trump is going to take office, he's going to have Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg at his side, the three wealthiest people in this country. That's called oligarchy.
Republicans say, hold on, and insist they have solidarity with working people.
I grew up in a working class home, the son of a union factory worker who voted Democrat all of his life, hated NAFTA, and my dad was immediately captured by Donald Trump, was for him when he came down the escalator. I thought my dad was crazy at the time. He was right, but he's one of those former union working class Democrat voters who is a solid Trump Republican voter today. And that has changed American politics in such a significant way, and I think American politics will be changed for the rest of my life.
This summer will mark 10 years since Donald Trump came down that golden escalator. And tomorrow's inauguration highlights what once seemed impossible. Trump has endured and dominated American life, with his highs, his lows, his everything ever present.